How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be discussing VOR, V-O-R. Now, this ticker went absolutely crazy, and after hours, it had another news drop later on in the day, I believe around 15 minutes before the market closed. We're going to discuss that. We're going to discuss my price prediction on this ticker. Let's get right into it. As you guys can see, this ticker started off 30 cents, and now it is trading at $1.30. So an entire dollar move. Ridiculous move for an almost 80 million float ticker. So absolutely insane. I think if this news dropped any time during the market hours, we would not have had nearly as big of a reaction as after hours gave us. But they were smart. They kept the PR hidden until 15 minutes before market close, and boom, what a beautiful, beautiful move, especially for a ticker of this caliber with this high of a float. As you guys can see, we consolidated above 50 cents. Many times we, fake broke above it, came back down, grabbed liquidity near that 40-cent level, broke above it again, came down, retested it multiple times before the news dropped, and we saw an absolute stunner of a move. That 50-cent level is the gap level, as well as that 28-cent level, where we saw some very nice consolidation early in the morning before we ended up breaking out and just seeing a fantastic move, fantastic price action all throughout today. Let's get right into the company. This is an 80 million share float company, 40% institutionally owned. Fantastic. That's great. The recent news, the recent PR has been wonderful. As you guys can see, they have clinical data update planned for VCAR 33 for the first half of 2025, which should be ending very, very soon. I mean, technically, you could say it's ended. We have not seen this news yet, so I believe there will be PR relating to this treatment soon, and I think this is the perfect time for them to release it with their stock already having much volume, much attention. I think any PR they release is just going to maintain and hold its momentum for as long as possible. They also have clinical data update planned for the second half of 2025, so if we have positive news in these updates, this is going to, just absolutely keep full sending this momentum and volume into the ticker. We're going to keep seeing new highs, new highs, new highs. I think they'll withhold the news for as long as possible if it isn't good news, as they don't want to see any negative attention come to their stock. They also anticipate initiation of the first TREM cell VCAR 33 treatment system clinical trial in the second half of 2025. They have a $60 million private placement completed in December of 2024, so they are probably still reaping the benefits of this private placement. As you guys can see, VOR Bio enters into exclusive global license agreement, blah, blah, blah. Receives initial payment of $125 million, consisting of an upfront payment of $45 million plus $80 million of warrants. Guys, I mean, this stock's PR recently has been fantastic. It's been wonderful. Their cash to debt ratio is also very, very good. 60 million to 30 million. It's not the best, but it's very solid. They have negative 100 million in operating cash flow, which tells me, okay, they should dilute, but with all these private placements recently, I don't think they need to. I think they are just rolling in money, and you could tell by the reaction of the stock that the public sees this, the public knows. Now, I don't think we had any, just ground shaking news. I'm going to show you guys the news that came out in after hours, 10 minutes before market close, that made this ticker just absolutely send. They announced another $175 million private placement. Now, I think this move completely justified this type of news. I mean, $175 million for a stock that has $60 million in current cash as of now. The stock is 50% held by institutions and another 30% by insiders. I mean, a whole dollar move in after hours. And I think tomorrow morning pre-market, we are going to see some very interesting action. Now, as we were just talking about dilution, they've been diluting more and more often recently in the last couple of years. But I don't think dilution is necessary. I think if they see the potential and if they plan to continue to release PR in the upcoming couple of weeks, I think they are going to let this run to a lot higher than just $1.40. I think higher float trades, higher float tickers, they usually grind up slowly. They grind, they pull back. I think we'd see a pullback to 85 cents, 90 cents, and then just a slow grind over the course of days and weeks to 2 plus. I think that is completely possible on this stock with the recent PR that has been coming out. I think if they see that potential and they know they do not need any cash dramatically, they will hold off on diluting. They will hold off on any public offerings, and they will survive and live off of the private placements that they've been receiving until, we see a $253 move, and then I think it wouldn't make sense for them to not dilute any shares at that point. But that's my analysis on VOR. Price prediction, my summary for price prediction, I would personally wait, especially if you're looking to swing this ticker, which I don't think is the worst idea. I think there are definitely much better swings out there, but if you are really dedicated to swinging VOR, I would personally wait for a pullback to 80 cents. That's where that area, that range, I would not be touching it over here in any way. I think as for momentum tomorrow, I think that this in pre-market will be very interesting to watch. If this holds $1, keep in mind, it is an 80 million float ticker. So this isn't going to move as volatile as your regular penny, but this is going to be a safer ticker to trade. It's going to be more sustainable, and it's going to just move in a thicker way, which also means safer. So that's my analysis. If you're looking to day trade this tomorrow, I'd say wait until it comes down to $1, $1.10, and see how well it holds up. See how well it accumulates above $1 or above $1.10. And if it accumulates, consolidates well, then this should see a move to 150, 160, 175. It's possible. The PR, everything's looking good about the ticker. I don't think they'll be diluting soon. I don't think they're your average penny stock. But yeah, I don't think I'll be interested in day trading this just because of how thick the float is. That's my analysis. I hope you guys enjoyed the due diligence, learned something new. Let me know if you have any questions. See you guys in the next video.